It's time for some hoops at FedEx Forum, home of the Grizzlies, and we're bringing it to you live on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Happy to have you along for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. You look at Texas. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
The way this team has been playing, Kevin, I would expect them to continue the win streak against this team because, quite honestly, they enjoy a lot of matchup advantages in this one.
But they can't get too caught up in that kind of thinking. I mean, I think it's okay for us to talk about it, but they need to take this opponent very seriously and get down to business.
Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Money in at point guard. Paul George is out there with Anthony Davis. And there's Bryant, and it's Knox in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here's New Orleans now, fresh from a win against Portland.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right, on dunks and layups against a defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
Here's Whiteside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Throws it up high, and George with the stuff.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
I would call it an irate finish even.
Ball's knocked loose. Here we go, all alone. Here's Money.
Oh, what a throwdown. Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Now, here's Adams. 14 points from him the last game against Utah. 6 on the shot clock. No one near Conley as he lets it go. The Grizzlies with another miss. And here they come.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of this game. No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Well, for Memphis, their last game a loss to the Utah Jazz.
Well, shooting as poorly as they did, there was very little chance they were going to win that game, guys.
Yeah, there was sort of a snowball effect in the game that I saw. I mean, what started as a cold night for a few guys became contagious and became a cold night for everybody.
The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Dave Yeager. Doris, what do you have to say?
He said that one player he's really wary of is Anthony Davis, adding he can impact the game in so many ways. Defense, shot blocking, rebounding, and scoring. He's still adding muscle, and we've got to capitalize on that strength advantage at both ends. Kevin, that's the MO for any young player. We'll see how he stands up to it.
And thank you for that, Doris. Here's Cram, following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Conley dishes to Whiteside. From 15 feet away, and that one goes long. Pelicans leading by 8. Here's Bryant, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Michael Conley picks one up. New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Bryant. Both free throws good for Bryant. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Conley, the pass to Adams. Clock at 6. Whiteside kicks to Conley. And another miss by Memphis.
You know, that's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to...
Oh!
Look out!
Oh,
Wow!
Assist goes to
They built a big lead here early.
Both defensively and offensively. They've been terrific right from the tip.
The Grizzlies trail by 12.
Grizzlies timeout. Come on.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. He dishes it to Adams, passes it to Randall. To stop the run, and the layup is good. Randall's got his first points of the night.
You know, they'll want to generate more of those shots in tight, guys.
Money passes to George. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up on the strength of a great first quarter offensively.
And they need to continue to put pressure on the defense and try to really run away with this one from here.
And here is Conley after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Conley dishes to Adams. Back to Conley. Fires the 3. Again, Conley missing. Pelicans leading by 13. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
Kobe sets the pick for Davis. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
Boy, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
Outside Conley. He kicks it to Whiteside. The 11-footer. Count that one.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
The Pelicans have gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. It's George on the wing. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
The Grizzlies trail by 16. Outside Conley. And it's Randall, top of the key. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 6. The second chance effort. Whiteside, good. Whiteside's got 5.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish.
Kobe with a screen on Conley. Here's Money. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Really left alone that time. That's 7 points for Kobe Bryant.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeouts.
Whiteside. Here's Randall, and the layup's good off the glass.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Here's Money. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Defensively, this team is just giving up way too many open looks.
You're exactly right, and to battle back, they've got to shore that defense up, Steve.
I think our shot selection could be a lot better on the offensive end, so be patient. If you don't have an open look, move the basketball. Eventually, someone's going to be wide open for the shot. Now let's go.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Randolph comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And Harkless is subbed in for Adams. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Over that last break, I listened to the Pelicans head coach address his team. He was very clear, saying the fast break is going to be our best friend today. He also wants them using a fundamental offensive approach. Specifically, he'd like to see them running the pick and roll as often as they can. It's still very early in this game, so there's plenty of time for those changes to take effect, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And here are the Pelicans now, following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. Another one falls for New Orleans.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
The dish to Cramp. Back to Conley. Here's Cramp. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Fires the three, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Let's take a look at the players that have been grabbing rebounds in bunches to lead the NBA over the last 10 games. Anthony Davis, third.
Boy, that's a bunch of caroms, boy, for a 10-game stretch, Kevin. I mean, the opponents he's faced, it's not like they've all been bad rebounding teams either. That makes it even more impressive what he's done on the boards.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And it's Conley penetrating. Davis with the block. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Fades away. And again, another shot trained there from Money. Money's got 15 points. Memphis has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Davis against Conley. Here's Money. And another three for New Orleans.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points, I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense really clicking here.
Rips down the breakaway slam.
Oh, man, they are just putting the hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively, it has all been working for them today.
Grizzlies shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Conley kicks to Crabbe. Now here's Harkless. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. They need this one, and the layup is up and in.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Davis with a screen on Conley. It's tipped. Stolen by Randolph. Conley into the lane. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Money's got his fourth rebound in this one. Pull-up jumper. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Boy, just flying up and down the court. That's 9 straight points in transition.
No rest for the weary here. I mean, stay out of that popcorn. They're going up and down. The defense looking like they just ran a marathon and exhausted.
Here's Randolph. Following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Randall kicks to Conley. Another miss by Conley.
In terms of rebounding, it's been a sensational opening quarter.
I like sensational. That's a good word for it.
Here's Crabbe. Right now averaging 11 points a game. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
His second personal foul. Second team foul.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
They've set the first half tone by really getting out in transition.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And that one falls for Conley. So it's both teams.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
Will make substitutions. So it's the Grizzlies now. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game, and that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. So for New Orleans right now, Money, he's in at the point. He's out there with Gordon, and it's George in at the small forward position. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Now, they've gotten something out of just about every possession, and their defense has been just as good. Masterful performance across the board.
And don't forget, on the road, too.
Larkin. Harkless the pass to Randall. Here's Larkin, defended by Gordon. Here's Crabb. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
His first personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
76% of the stripe for him to this point of the season.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there.
That free throw, no good. And the Pelicans making a change here. Davis is checked in. And he sinks the second. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Pass to Gordon. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Money. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Just 5 on the clock. Soft touch off the glass. 10 points for Paul George.
And their interior defense getting exposed once again. How many open looks at the rim are they going to allow?
Larkin dishes to Adams. Randall with the ball. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Utah.
And a phenomenal showing on the boards. His rebounding was a huge factor.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, it was nice.
Just a gorgeous assist.
And the Grizzlies with possession here, following the score by New Orleans. Here's Larkin, averaging 9 points per contest.
His first personal foul.
For Memphis, they have shot just above 55% of the line, going 5 of 9.
Well, the season numbers for this club really low. I mean, this is something that the team has been focusing on. They've got to improve.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
Second free throw, no good.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Now the pass to Adams. Kicks it to Larkin. Stolen away. Here we go, all alone.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game, Clark. It's a deflating play for your morale.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Here's Money. Launches a 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Now here's Randall. He's got 5. And here is Harkless. Adams right side. All sorts of time. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys. A moment to check out Paul George here. Showing up amongst the best. They love what they've seen from him the last couple of weeks. Second in field goal percentage. And he's also the number 2 3-point shooter in the league in terms of percentage. So this guy can light it up.
And let's look at his phenomenal field goal percentage again, Steve. I mean, it's a good system, but most of it is just taking good shots and making most of them.
Here's Money following the score by Memphis. Left side, Gordon. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
They've done a lot of good work with the ball, really moving both the ball and moving bodies, getting quality chances at the hoop.
And they're not wasting chances when they get them. I mean, they're hitting their shot.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Trailblazers was simply terrific. He finished with 54 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance, Clark.
It clearly was one of those games that when we look back on his career, this game will be right there among the best ever that he's played.
Well, he was in the zone from the outset. It was just one of those games where he was feeling it. Everything was going his way, and he attacked, and that's what I like. Once he knew it was his night, he just attacked relentlessly.
Zach Randolph is checked in for Memphis.
Zach Randolph.
Out left to the wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Adams. Cannot hit. And New Orleans will come the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
Well, they came out on top of what was a very heated conference finals last postseason, so that should add a little something extra to the atmosphere here tonight.
Here's Larkin following the basket by Anthony Davis. Larkin kicks to Randall. Count the bucket.
Great assist there. Led him to the perfect spot.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Nobody near George. That 3 off the mark.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Larkin, the pass to Randall. Pass to Crabbe. Another steal. And here we go. Pelicans running again. Blocked. Here's George. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. Julius Randle picks one up. The Pelicans have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Well, they've only shot 71% as a team for the season, so a lot of improvement necessary.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me. Well, how about Paul George in this one? He's got 13 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Larkin dishes to Crabbe. Lots of room. Rebound by Money.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
It's stolen by Adams. Jumps up. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Here's Larkin. Adams outside. Here's Randolph. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And here's a look at some of the most multi-dimensional players in the NBA. Not only can they pass, they can fill it up. The highest scoring point guards this season. Well, you look at Money, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And being at the top of that list, he's obviously been able to take it upon himself to give them an offensive jolt whenever they've needed one.
And to me, Steve, that's a tremendous asset, almost a necessary requirement for your point guard. I mean, you want a guy that can orchestrate and be a maestro for his teammates first and foremost, but it's a huge bonus when he can put it in the basket himself.
Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. And the Grizzlies making a change here.
Checking in for your Grizzlies.
And the Pelicans with possession here. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Clock at 6. To the paint. Here's George. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Pelicans. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And checking out Memphis, just way behind.
You know, right now for the Pelicans, they've been playing well to start the season. I mean, once again, asserting themselves as one of the powerhouse ball clubs in the league. I like what I've seen from this team so far.
And they know better than anybody. You know, the NBA season is a marathon, not a sprint. But nonetheless, they've certainly been hot out of the gates.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
And Memphis making a change here. Whiteside's checked in. And both free throws good for Paul George.
How about the job they're doing drawing contact and giving themselves opportunities for free points at the line?
My kind of basketball, Steve. No frills, straight ahead, physical play.
Now here is Conley. 11 points for him in that last game against the Utah Jazz. Now Whiteside. Conley into the lane. Oh, that's blocked.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
And now a moment here to take a look at some of the stats for Kobe Bryant. Averaging about 11 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's really been pulling his weight. We're finding his name in a lot of different columns in their box scores.
Yeah, and that's what they're looking for from him, Steve. He doesn't have to be the star, just somebody with solid contributions across a wide range of areas.
Free throw, good, Bryant.
Well, I think that the Grizzlies need to change their strategy against Kobe.
He's got 10 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. Here's Whiteside. The rebound by Money. Money's got 9 rebounds now tonight. There's a screen. Up off the screen. It's rebounded by Randolph. Randolph's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Conley into the lane. To the wing right side. Crabbe. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
I'll tell you what, the mid-range shot is not the easiest one to make, but when you've got daylight like he had there, I mean, those are shots you want to make.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Curry's checked in for Money.
Too many turnovers.
Grizzlies shooting 44% from the floor since we began the second quarter.
Okay now, Conley.
Conley kicks to Whiteside. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far,
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
Yeah, I expected they might. But at the same time, we're going to have an answer for that because the rest of this team, just dangerous on the offense is me.
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go over some stuff and do...
and as we begin the wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
And what a game for money. He has 9 rebounds, and he's pickpocketed the ball 5 times. He's been tough on the inside and displayed great vision with his passing, too.
Yeah, he's giving them a little bit of everything, guys.
Whiteside is out there with Randall. Then it's Allen Crabb.
Oh,
Hammer time! Wow. Hammer time!
Not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but he goes to the reverse.
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome.
Yeah, major.
Just outstanding.
And that's a foul called on Money. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Adams outside. He feeds it to Crabb. Conley the pass to Whiteside. 6 to shoot. Bryant against Adams. Pelicans with the rebound. Money's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Bryant has the open look. Crabb pulls it in.
Really high quality shot there. Just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
Another miss by Conley.
Oh, boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead.
George with the bucket.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Grizzlies have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Conley dishes to Adams. Bryant comes with the double team.
That's a jump ball.
And so here is New Orleans. New Orleans has gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Expanding his range. Here's Davis. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Davis has got 10.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
They get a hand on it. Fast break, here they come. Here's Money. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Well, not the best statistic for him. I mean, his performance at the line, of course, very low numbers.
Guys, when you compare against last year, I mean, this season has been a pretty painful drop-off in his free throw numbers. I mean, he's not making the key chances he's getting at the foul line.
That's good from Crabb. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Money, covered by Conley. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
I'll tell you what, that is going to be an alley-oop we'll see on the highlight reel the next few days.
And that's a foul called on Money. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now here's Randall. He has 7. And Adams kicks to Randall. Back to Adams. Just 5 to shoot. Baseline J on the way. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
And Bryant wide open. He shoots. They grab their own miss. Count that one. He's got 8.
He's enjoying himself today, guys. We knew going in that he'd have the upper hand on the glass, but I didn't think it would make this much of a difference.
Another steal. The feed to George. Dishes it to Davis. Here's Money. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. The Grizzlies have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. A very slow start offensively. Adams' shot is good.
And you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. To the paint. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
To me, that's the key to any game. Who can win the battle in the paint? And right now, they've got it going.
And here we go. Pelicans running again. Oh, what a play!
Oh, look at that.
That is a
Bringing down the house. Old school time now. He broke to the rack, Kevin.
That is raw power, Clark. Raw, unbridled power.
And this place is shaking.
And the Grizzlies with possession here, following the score by New Orleans. Conley's shot is off.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And Memphis making a change here. Larkin's checked in. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Another steal. George with the ball.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Here's Larkin. To the right side. Randall kicks to Whiteside. Fires from deep. Good. Larkin's got 7 points in the game.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
It does look like their energy is lacking at this point.
Here's Money. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
That's his first personal foul.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Pelicans.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And their passing also continues to be outstanding, Clark. In the second half, we're really seeing a good, efficient offense as a result of that ball movement.
Here's Larkin. He has 7. Whiteside, good.
See the way he times his passes so well? That's a great assist.
New Orleans has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Money passes to Knox. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Another steal. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. It's hauled in by Adams.
Now, it would have been fun to see him pull it off, but, you know, you really need the points here. Just put it in the basket.
Crab kicks to Larkin. From the stripe. Here's Whiteside. Drops in the layup for 2. Whiteside's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
And the shot drops as they pick up 2 points from Money.
How about that, going up strong? I mean, he doesn't care how much height he's giving up. It's attitude with him.
There's the pick. And Adams kicks to Larkin. Memphis moving that ball around to the inside. Here's Crab. Feeds to Larkin. He dishes it to Crab. And here is Adams. 9 points in the game so far. Passes it to Larkin. The shot is good off the backboard. Larkin's got 9.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Money passes to George. Bryant has the open look. Here's Knox. The shot is off, and it's Memphis the other way. Here's Larkin. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play. Good, strong move and not much defense there.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Both teams deciding to change it up. The Pelicans have been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far. That one misses for Davis.
Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep missing opportunities to extend the lead at the line. I mean, when you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back on it.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
At the line for your Grizzlies, 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Teague is checked in for...
That's the way to shoot the rock.
New Orleans gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Curry kicks to Teague. Stolen by Conley. Can't get it to fall. And it's the Pelicans with the ball on the court for the Pelicans. Getting the 4th quarter going. Money, he's in at point guard. Also Teague out there. Gordon out there with Muscala.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
And so it's Memphis with it after the made shot from Money. And that's a foul called on Money. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Pelicans making a change here. Ryan's checked in.
Team foul. Substitution for the Pelicans.
Double team on Wade. Shot clock at 6. The dish now to Childress. Here's Money. And the basket by Gordon.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. I mean, defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
Here is Conley after Eric Gordon's bucket. Conley into the lane. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Bryant with a screen on Conley. There's the lob to the hoop.
How nice was that alley-oop? Those two really have a good connection.
Yeah, read each other so well. It's a play I'm sure, Clark, they love to run.
And as the receiver, he didn't feel like he had the need to go for the monster finish. Just laying it in, making sure he got the points. Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
That's doing some skyscraping.
And we're talking about a point guard there, Kevin. He can really raise up.
A flashy pass, monster dunk, whatever it is. I mean, this guy's got the versatility to do it.
True on the 14-footer. Conley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage, too.
Here's Money. That's good.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
Now here is Conley. It's hauled in by Gordon.
He's gotten a lot of individual defensive attention all game long, and I think it's really bothered him and thrown him off.
This is outrageous. Every shot they're taking right now seems to be finding the mark.
Literally every shot. They are absolutely rolling.
Picked him clean. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Here's Meekins. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Boy, they've been so sound offensively in the second half. I love the way they're playing.
Yeah, there's really no comparison in the shooting percentages between the teams since the break.
Here's Conley. The Pelicans make their last shot, and that's a foul called on Money. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Wade dishes to Conley.
Is this the same guy we saw in the first half? I mean, this is strange. He can't buy one out there.
Here's Money. Dishes it to Bryant. Pass to Muscala. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. The defense hasn't been able to set up.
Now here is Conley. He kicks it to Wade. Another steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Money.
Oh, ridiculous.
What a move.
Tore it down that time.
It's not possible what we just... Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not
Holy
probable.
smokes.
It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Shane Larkin's checked in for Mike Conley.
Shane Larkin.
The pass to Larkin. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And you can feel the momentum swinging. They needed that shot badly.
Steve, I sense some frustration here. It seems like they're getting a little frustrated. It's understandable because they've given up this big run. Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Shot to stop the run. Excellent defense there for Money.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
Now Gordon. Money passes to Gordon. Here's Money. Another one falls for New Orleans.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. The Pelicans, another fast break opportunity here. Count the bucket. Money's got 48.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
And he gets it to go.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
New Orleans has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Passes to Muscala. Puts up the baby hook. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Pelicans, Mike Muscala. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Here's Larkin, and it's sent back by Bryant.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Muscala, so the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for New Orleans, Mike Muscala. Taking 2 shots.
That one is off. Monroe's checked in for Memphis. And the second free throw, good. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Larkin. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You look at what Larkin has done so far. He's got 11 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
Well, and he's got this team in such a good groove right now. The way he's moving the ball and passing, getting everybody involved, they're in a great flow.
And he makes the first.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws.
Larkin hits them both. New Orleans gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Here's Meekins. Kicks to Gordon. Here's Money. Releases from the wing and drills it. Money's got 50 points. Grizzlies have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Here's Larkin. Pass to Monroe. Memphis moving that ball around. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from 14. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Bryant. And he's going up for the alley-oop, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Paul George, he's checked in for Kobe. And for Memphis, they're shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. And that's a foul called on Money. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Well, one more, and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
Now, here is Monroe. Out to the right wing. Here's Larkin.
It seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Here's Money. Outside, George. Pass to Money. From deep. Rebound by Larkin. Larkin's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Here's Money. Launches a 3, and they will call over the back on the play.
Not much doubt about that over the back call.
Yeah, he was all over his back that time. Looked like he was going for a piggyback ride.
Shooting for Memphis. 2 shots.
The first one falls. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his second foul. 3rd team foul. At the line, the Pelicans. Money. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Money.
Second free throw, no good.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here.
aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Here's Larkin. Tipped away. And a fast break now for the Pelicans, pushing it up. And it's Gordon missing.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Monroe with a screen on Gordon. Larkin kicks to Monroe. One-on-one here. Here's Money, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul, 4th team foul. Shooting for New Orleans. Money. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Teague, he's checked in for New Orleans. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The Grizzlies shooting poorly, just 35% so far. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. No good for Money.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Here's Titov, and he can't bank that one in. To the inside, stolen by Monroe. And they're running. Here's Larkin. He feeds it to Monroe. Inside, Mark. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
The defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Childress is checked in. Outside for George. Now here's Teague. Money passes to George. 6 on the shot clock, and the jumper falls for him. George has got 22 points.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead. Well,
Cover somebody.
Both teams will make substitutions. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play, they showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, all night long you were able to control the glass. A visibly winded warrior here. How were you able to get so many shots that came off the iron?
You know, I just try to be quick off my feet, basically. You know, as long as I bump a guy, throw him off balance a little bit, I can start to head over to grab boards. I know it's a big part of what our team needs, and I'm happy to provide it.
Mission accomplished tonight. Congratulations. Kev, over to you.
And as always, Doris, thank you. And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for joining us as we leave you with the Jordan Player of the Game.